This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Atlanta Hawks.
We are on the biggest stage in... You look at it. Atlanta, surprise performance in Game 1, stealing a victory on the road, but now things get real.
Yeah, they're going to have to weather the storm here with this home crowd. Stay positive even when they're on the wrong side of a run or a series of runs. Just trust what got them here.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Donovan Clingan out there with Serge Ibaka. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's James. And it's Alexander Walker in a point.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
They set the pick. Back to Pippen. Three-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound. Antetokounmpo, right side. Tipped. Here's Alexander Walker. Buries it from three.
Yeah, just a great find by Clingan. As he plays more and more, the game will slow down for him.
Thompson passes to Pippen. Outside Eason. Wembanyama, screen on James. Eason can't get it to go. Eason against James. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from 12. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Pippen. Rejected by Clingan.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Clingan. They just learned that the hard way.
And some changes here for Portland. Capella, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Porzingis comes in for Williams. And it's Sharp in for Eason. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. James outside. Alexander Walker, the pass to James. No good from outside. For Portland, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Ibaka. Here's James on the wing, defended by Pippen. Pass to Alexander Walker. Kept alive, Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Outside Porzingis. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Sharp, no good. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Clingan. Now here's Ibaka. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Over Sharp. Portland with a rebound. With the drive, that one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp. Just relentless.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So for the Blazers, Williams is checked in for Clint Capella. Wembanyama comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And Eason subbed in for Sharp. Kuminga, he's checked in for Atlanta. Fox comes in for Alexander Walker. Drains the triple.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Outside Eason. Thompson, a screen on James. And it's Eason penetrating. James with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Rebounded by Pippen.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Clingan. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Kuminga finds Fox. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, the way Fox goes at defenders inside earns him a lot of trips for the foul.
Portland making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes. Bol comes in for Ibaka. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Kuminga. Back to Sharp. Williams is screen on Fox. And it's Williams off the drive.
Well, this is where Williams gets most of his points. Rolling off the screen, ready to catch and finish.
Pass to Clingan. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Now the Blazers moving it up by himself. It's Eason with the jam.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Pass to Clingan. outside.
Even though he's a little older now, wow, LeBron can still rip off some incredible moves.
The drive by Wembanyama. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Fox against Thompson to the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
For a 7'2" guy like Donovan Clingan, it must be easy to jam it.
Fox against Sharp. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Well, this is the problem Giannis presents. Stopping him inside is such a challenge.
Eason against Antetokounmpo. Eason pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer Sharp. Lowell grabs the board. The Hawks have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. Victor Wembanyama, 3rd.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
And some changes here for Portland. Capella, he's checked in for Williams. Grant comes in for Eason. And it's Pippen in for Amen Thompson. Atlanta also making some changes. Ibaka, he's checked in for Clingan. And it's Alexander Walker in for Fox. Pippen with it. James is there. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 6.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Down low. Stolen by Capella. Antetokounmpo against Grant. To the middle. Here's Sharp. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Inside. Oh, deflected. Grant with a steal. Pippen outside. And there's the drive. Tries it from 16. Here's Capella. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, the coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
To the middle. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, sometimes this seems too easy for Capella. The hoop is right there for him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one comes up a bit short. Portland leading. Sharp with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. Portland shooting their first free throws of the night. First one falls for him.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharpe is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
Robert Williams checked in for Portland. James deciding where to go with it. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And some changes here for Portland. Porzingis is checked in for Williams. Eason comes in for Grant. And it's Amen Thompson in for Sharp.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
Pass to Pippen. Puts up a three. Count it. His fourth bucket in 8 shots.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Bol. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
So easy for Giannis to dunk it. It must be nice, huh, guys?
Wembanyama against Ibaka. Wembanyama down low. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Alexander Walker, the pass to James. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Be on Victor Wembanyama.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
Kuminga, he's checked in for Atlanta. Fox comes in for Alexander Walker. And he's good on the second. Portland has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Here's Pippen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's his first trip to the line. And he drops it first. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clingan, he's checked in for Bol. Ibaka comes in for Kuminga. Kispert's checked in for James. And it's Alexander Walker in for Fox. Antetokounmpo outside to the paint. Here's Clingan. Wembanyama with some nice D. Portland leading by 4. Here's Easton. Misses off the right iron. Atlanta's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Antetokounmpo outside. Clingan with a screen. Back to Kispert. Lets the 3 fly. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Since joining the league, Giannis has really developed his playmaking. He's become a strong primary ball handler.
Wembanyama, pass to Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
And here is Thompson. 1 second left. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Hawks. He made a big... And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in... looking to do damage from long range, and they face little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
They've got Tari Eason, Amen Thompson out there with Shaedon Sharpe. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Capella in at the center position. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Oh, nice shot by Clingan.
How about the energy he showed on the glass, outworking everyone and getting rewarded for it.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Klingon. Now here's Ibaka. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Thompson. Blazers trail by 3. They kick it out to Porzingis. The three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Down low. Here's Klingon. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Ben Thompson.
And the size of Klingon alone makes him a tough cover.
So for the Blazers, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Capella. Williams comes in for Porzingis. And it's Pippen in for Sharp. Wembanyama down low. Antetokounmpo's there. Pippen left side. Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Love the control there from Thompson. I mean, showing poise on the pick and roll.
James with the ball. He's got 12. To the inside. And there's Klingon on the assist by James. Klingon's got 7 points in the game.
At 7'2", Klingon is very comfortable in the paint, and he can just own that area.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. He's checked in for Atlanta. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. They set the pick. Antetokounmpo inside, defended by Thompson. Portland trailing here. Drive by Pippen, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Back to James. Six to shoot. Back to Bull. Here's Alexander Walker. And Atlanta misses again.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Pippen. Here's Wembanyama. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Hawks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Bull. Here's Klingon. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And a high-effort play from Klingon, using his power to overcome the interior defense.
Puts it up from 12. And that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Ben Thompson.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Never afraid of some physicality. Giannis embraces that part of the game.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Shooting for Atlanta, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And so here's Portland, trailing by 2. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Yep, that one goes. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Left side Bull from downtown. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Thompson. Back to Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson outside. There's the three. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, misses the dunk.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Stolen by Thompson. And the shot goes down. Alexander Walker's got 5 now.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Ibaka, he's checked in for Klingon. Ball against Williams. And there's a pick. Clock at 6. Pippen pass to Eason. Portland moving it around. The three doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Here's James. Oh, what a tough shot by James.
I don't know how you stop James inside. He just overpowers the defender and gets it to go.
Thompson in the post. Covered by Alexander Walker. Thompson's shot is off.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And the basket by Pippen. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Ibaka. Here's Alexander Walker. And the three off target.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Williams, a screen on James. Pippen, pass to Williams. James with the block.
Oh, you gotta be careful around the basket because James will turn these shots right back at you.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Capella, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Williams. And it's Sharp in for Eason. Here's Pippen. Rebound Atlanta. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound in this one. Atlanta leading by 3. And Antetokounmpo, here we go. And it gets that one.
That famous drive of Giannis's, he can just plow through any opposition.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Well, as a coach, you have to make adjustments to put a stop to all the damage he's doing. The way they've defended him is not cutting.
Atlanta making some changes here. Bol, he's checked in for Klingon. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Fox is subbed in for Alexander Walker. Now Pippen. He's got 15. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Kuminga. He's scoreless. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
Blazers trail by 5. Outside Sharp. Pass to Thompson. Outside Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Outside Sharp. Launches it. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside. Fox against Sharp. Fox, that's good. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Pass to Capella. Up top, Pippen. The shot, no good. Solid defense from Bol. Sharp against James. Here's Fox. Portland with a rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pippen, pass to Porzingis. Really left him alone that time. Porzingis has got his first basket of the night.
Well, hey, you set Porzingis up and he'll knock him down. Terrific off the catch.
Here's the steal. Outside Sharp. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. It's a 3-point game. This one for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Sharp against Fox. Sharp passes to Pippen. For 3. Kuminga pulls it in.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Shoots over Thompson. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And here's Sharp. 10 points for him. Outside Porzingis. From the arc. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's James. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Out to the right wing. Here's Pippen. And it's off from 3-point range.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ibaka with the screen on Sharp. Here's James. Powerful move inside by LeBron.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Puts up a deep 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Atlanta closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their... Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the 3rd quarter.
First, when you face an aggressive team, you have to match that energy. I mean, they haven't done that, at least in the first half.
Yeah, just look at the...
Checking out how the Hawks... That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the 3rd quarter.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
On the floor for Atlanta, they've got Serge Ibaka, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with LeBron James. Then it's Donovan Clingan, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3, the small forward. Screen by Capella. Pippen, pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, at his size, you'd expect Capella to go up this strong every time he has the ball.
Pass to Ibaka. And here is Antetokounmpo. And here's Alexander Walker. Defended by Easton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker. 2 shots.
And And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Pippen outside. Pass to Wembanyama from outside the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Klingen's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
And the jam by Ibaka.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Capella, screen on Antetokounmpo. Back to Thompson. Portland moving it around. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Here's James on the wing. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. James has got 20 points.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Thompson left side. Outside Wembanyama. For 3. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing their momentum.
It's James with the... Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Thompson with a screen. Picked it! Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's James. Another shot. Klingen off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now here's Pippen. Antetokounmpo covering. And the basket by Pippen.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Williams is checked in for Portland. Atlanta also making some changes. Bol comes in for Ibaka. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Antetokounmpo. James outside. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Portland with a rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Atlanta leading by 6. Right side, Kuminga. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Kuminga. Now Bol. The 3, James. Here's Klingen. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, I love how aggressive they've been. They've been taking it right into contact, and then they're going to the line and converting.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Here's Wembanyama. Kuminga pulls it in. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to James. And a miss there on the triple. Blazers trail by 8. Pippen outside. The shot misses. Some solid defense from James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
So often, LeBron in the lane results in a foul.
Both free throws good from James. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Wembanyama with it. Guarded now by Klingen. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
So for the Blazers, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Eason. And it's Thibault in for Pippen. Now here's Fox. Pass to Kuminga. Here's James. The three is up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Grant's shot is off. Atlanta leading by 10. Outside Kuminga. Thybulle against James. Pass to Fox. Three-pointer. And Atlanta misses again. Portland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Grant finds Thompson. No good, off the front rim. Atlanta's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Inside, Clingan. Williams grabs the board. They've got a chance here to cut the deficit to within 10. Grant outside. Outside, Williams. Williams, a screen on James. Pass to Wembanyama. They get back on track. Bol grabs the board. Bol's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Clingan, covered by Thybulle. Oh, nice shot by Clingan.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Atlanta making some changes here. Ibaka, he's checked in for Clingan. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Kuminga. And here's Grant from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Grant's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
You know, Grant's ability to space the floor is very valuable to be talking about.
James outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Blazers trail by 9. Thybulle with it, picked up by James. Thybulle passes to Grant. Back to Thybulle. Now here's Williams. Thompson scanning the floor. Outside Thybulle from behind the arc. Hits the three-pointer.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Atlanta leading by 6. Antetokounmpo inside, working on Grant. And it's Fox missing. Portland has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Floats one up. Grant. Shot is off. And Atlanta shooting just about 33% since this second half started. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. A line change here for Portland.
Substitution on the court.
Atlanta on D. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Here's James. Oh, and the jam by James.
You love how LeBron sticks with the play, supporting the fast break and ensuring they convert.
Here's Pippen. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
James outside. Four on the clock. Here's Ibaka. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Ibaka's gotten 4 this quarter. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Hawks making a change here. Kispert's checked in. Pippen with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Sharp against Fox. Sharp, no good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Out to Fox. The 3. Portland grabs the miss. Sharp passes to Pippen. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kispert. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. 5th, De'Aaron Fox.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
Wembanyama's checked in for Capella. Clingan, he's checked in for Atlanta. Alexander Walker comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Outside Sharp. Portland moving it around to the middle. Here's Porzingis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Using smarts instead of just strength, Porzingis uses the faith before attacking.
He hits the second from the line. Antetokounmpo with it. He's got 13. Pass to Alexander Walker. Down low. Kispert's shot is good. Kispert's gotten his second bucket on the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pippen outside. Outside Porzingis. Outside for Wembanyama. Clock at 2. No luck on that one. Ooh, great D that time from Ibaka. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Exploding to the cup. That's the burst in power of Giannis.
Ibaka against Wembanyama. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Kispert outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Wembanyama. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Portland making a switch here. Thompson's checked in, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Antetokounmpo surveys. Let's go with a 3. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Pippen right side. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. The third quarter comes to a close. Hawks ahead. They're up by 8. And we'll be back right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Atlanta leading by 8. Jeremy Grant out there with Shaden Sharp. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Porzingis in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Portland's shooting a solid 47%. Eason finds Capella. Three-pointer Sharp. The rebound by Atlanta. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Right again, Giannis. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
Here's Eason. Rejected by Bol. Kispert with the ball. Now Sharp defending. Here's Bol. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Blazers trail by 11. Outside Eason. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
That's good from Eason. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And the basket is good.
Seems like every night Giannis is having his way with other teams. Tonight, another big scoring.
Eason against Ibaka. It's Eason with the jam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Fox feeling it out a bit. From the strike. Can't get it to drop.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
And Grant gets it to go.
Look, you know that's where Grant likes to play, using that body in close.
Fox, the pass to Ibaka. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Left side Eason on the take. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Giannis throws it down.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Eason inside, defended by Kispert, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Now Easton. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
So for the Blazers, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Capella. Robert Williams comes in for Porzingis. And Love is subbed in for Sharp. Atlanta also making some changes. Clingan, he's checked in for Ibaka. Kuminga comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And James is subbed in for Kispert.
We've seen this a million times. James using his incredible hoops IQ and getting to the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Williams. Thibault comes in for Easton. Pippen, he's checked in for Grant. And it's Thompson in for Love. Pass to Pippen. Left side, Wembanyama. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
So he makes one of two, and the second one misses.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
James finds Bull. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. 5 to shoot. Pass to James. Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Thompson, no good. The Hawks lead by 9. Here's Fox. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Atlanta making some changes. Ibaka comes in for Bull, and Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Kuminga.
Well, you know what I like about De'Aaron Fox is the urgency he plays with. He's always pushing the tempo and raising the energy.
Capella inside. Clingan's there. Capella, the pass to Thompson. Up top, Pippen fires the three. Portland, no good that time either.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. So we'll see Giannis Antetokounmpo go to the line here. It's going to be on Amen Thompson. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Hawks.
The presence Giannis has on...
Oh! Get out the way!
Goodness!
Get out the way!
Awesome. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Blazers trail by 12. Thibault passes to Wembanyama. Pippen outside. To the inside. Capella. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on LeBron James.
Well, something you notice about Clint Capella is he does not play outside himself. His primary focus at all times is on being a force on the inside.
And the Blazers making a change here. Easton's checked in.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Great D that time from Pippen. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Thompson. James with the block.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
The shot's good. James has got 14 points now in the second half.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pippen with it. Picked up by James. Back to Pippen. screen by Capella. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Unloads from 13. And he drops that one in. And the Hawks lead by 18.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
Inside. And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Ibaka. Outside, Alexander Walker. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And James throws it down.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Capella. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Klingon.
Well, look at Capella getting very physical. He's not afraid to take a hit while going for a bucket.
That's good from Capella. Williams is checked in for Portland. No good on the second free throw.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is...
Oh, a big slam!
Oh, my gosh. The athleticism.
I love this game. I mean, that's a risky dunk, B.A.
Yeah, it's worth it when the payoff is so good, though.
Well, from a coaching standpoint, I'm obligated to say, what's wrong with just a simple layup? But that was nice.
Pippen outside. Again, the miss by Portland.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is...
Whoa! A big finish right there!
Oh, my gosh, that was on another level.
That's been LeBron's attitude for years. Don't settle for a jumper when you can attack the basket.
Pippen, pass to Williams. It's stolen by James. Now here's Alexander Walker, guarded closely. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Ibaka. To the middle. Here's Alexander Walker. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So for the Blazers, Wembanyama comes in for Clint Capella, and Kristaps Porzingis is subbed in for Williams.
Shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lane.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
The drive by Wembanyama. They need this. Bring in with the block. In transition. Alexander Walker, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to James. Takes the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 15 here tonight. .124 left to play in the fourth quarter. The three, Porzingis sends it home from three-point land.
Game 2 of the NBA Finals has been decided. Now the teams will be switching venues, but boy, what an important win for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the NBA Finals. Once they close this win out, they'll be sitting on a tidy 2-0 series lead.
And obviously, that's the perfect position to be in. They don't need to do anything differently in the next couple of games. If they just continue to play their brand of basketball and don't let anything distract them, they'll be lifting that trophy in a few days.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LeBron James.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Blazers ball.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Thompson outside. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball.